Yep, that's exactly what it looks like. My first check. And, okay, so it was kind of a teaser because it wasn't really a check for my tax deed property rental income. It is interest income for the tax deed tax lien certificate that I bought way before I started USTLA. So I had a friend who was going through a tax lien certificate course, and she was kind of showing me the ropes as well as when she was learning. And so I started kind of poking around. I ended up going to Florida, virtually of course, but went to Florida's over-the-counter list and did some research, what I thought was research. Little did I know. Anyway, ended up buying this certificate. So let me get my notes out. Because as we all know, on the fly, on a video, my math gets sketchy. My memory it just goes out. So, October 28th, 2021 is when I bought the tax lien certificate from Brevard County. And I paid $124.12 for this certificate. I know, big spender. Hey, I wanted to prove the model. I wanted to start out small. Honestly, it was really the only thing I could get. I was buying in October, and I believe their auction is in May. It could have been even March or April, I don't know, but it was just eons away from when the auction was, and that definitely was reflective in the quantity of decent certs available. Anyway, so I bought this sucker October 28th. Almost 2 weeks later, I was able to do the tax deed application on it, the TDA, because it was already 2 years old on the list, and the redemption period is 2 years in Florida. And so it was a foreclosable tax lien certificate. And there were prior years certificates on this parcel as well. So this owner was not paying their taxes for many years. Other investors had gotten in on previous years. None of those previous investors chose to do the TDA, start the foreclosure process. And in Florida, the crazy part is if you choose not to pay your taxes and someone buys your tax lien certificate and they hold on to it for more than 7 years and they don't start foreclosure proceedings, then they lose out on their investment and you don't have to pay that. It drops off. That 8th year drops, 7th year drops off, right? Going into the 8th year. And so it's like a year of Jubilee. Remember Bible times, year of Jubilee, accounts get cleared. Yay! For the delinquent taxpayer. Boo for the investor. County gets the money, so they're like, yay, we don't really care, stupid investor. Anyway, I guess that's what you get for being a stupid investor and not knowing the rules and regulations in the county in which you are investing, I guess. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so October 28th, I bought this cert, $124.12. November 11th, 2021, I went ahead and did the tax deed application, the TDA, which means I have to pay off all the existing investors on the previous tax lien certificates that were out on these years, back taxes. And that came to, for the TDA, $1,232.44. So that is our running total at this point. And then April 1st rolls around and I get a letter in the mail from the county that says, we need some more money, honey. And I'm just like, ugh. which is typical. It's their mailing fee. It's their, let's just be honest, it's a junk fee. Okay, maybe not totally a junk fee, but $47.16. Like, what are they sending and who is getting this package? Anyway, total so far for the cert, the TDA roll-up, and the mailing fee, dun dun dun, $1,403.72. That is my total investment for this certificate. And then also, after April, I receive a letter from the county saying, yay, your parcel is now going to be in our July 21st, 2020 foreclosure deed auction. And so sure enough, 10 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard, I'm at my computer and I am on this auction. And you really have 3 choices as an investor. You can not do anything, not attend the auction, and just let it go. And let it go to bidders, whatever. So if other investors come in foreclosure deed auction and they bid up, so of course the deed starts at the opening bid, which is the costs at this point, this $1,403.72. That's the opening bid. Investors come in, they can just bid that up till the cows come home, and then they pay and the county sends me a check. Or no one could bid on this sucker, and then I end up getting the property. Of course, I wouldn't get my interest back, but I would get the property. Remember, it's one or the other. And then the other option is, if I really want this parcel, this property, I could actually bid in the auction, bid up my, past my opening bid, if there are other investors that are competing against me. Obviously, it's not in my best interest to be bidding up past my opening bid if no one else is interested, right? Because I'm just essentially bidding against myself. I chose to just sit back and watch. I had no interest in the property. After doing USTLA, I quickly was able to identify my wicked ways, and I've turned from them, but I've learned I did not do appropriate research. Don't judge, don't hate, don't leave a nasty comment. I bought a landlocked property. That's because this friend that I had, her training course said, yeah, that's great. And not only was it landlocked, but it was undeveloped. Well, of course it is, because